There we go. Alright, managed to get up.
Formula One,
so low.
the adrenaline-fueled extravaganza with the top drivers in the world, going wheel to wheel for the championship. With 24 races in the 2024 season, teams will be facing more challenges than ever before. We're ready for excitement ahead as the teams return to the drawing board in the battle to end Red Bull's dominance. They'll need to balance their aspirations for high performance with the risk of pushing too far and inviting catastrophic failures out on the track. With many drivers on the last year of their contracts, team principals will need to ensure that they're kept in the right mindset across the whole season, as well as managing sponsor demands and protecting their most valuable assets from the prying eyes of their rivals. The competition is fiercer than ever. This is Formula One. Last year, Red Bull stormed to a grand finish miles ahead of anyone else, with Max Verstappen claiming the Drivers' Championship at a blistering pace. Of the 3 races Max didn't win, 2 of them were claimed by his teammate Sergio Perez, with the Dream Team returning for 2024. Will we see yet another season of double silverware for this titan of a team?
Probably.
Mercedes start the 2024 season with a brand new car concept. Will their technical advances be enough to overcome the disappointment of the last 2 seasons? Lewis Hamilton and George Russell are back together for one more year, and they'll both have their sights set on battling at the front of the pack. Ferrari have all the right ingredients to mount a title challenge, but they need to build up their consistency on race days to turn their promise into more podiums. By bringing back the stellar driver duo of Charles Leclerc and Carlos Sainz for one more season together, Ferrari will be pushing themselves to excel this year.
So does that mean that they've coded it into this game that Hamilton will go to Ferrari and Sainz won't come back? Considering it's just one more year and Sainz was supposed to have like another year after this in his contract. Oh no, yeah, Mercedes is 2.75, Ferrari is 2.5.
McLaren really hit their stride mid-season last year, where they became one of the most competitive teams on track. So can they pick up where they left off and start 2024 with a bang? With drivers Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri back and ready for the new season, only time will tell. Last year was a breakthrough season for Aston Martin, with regular points and podiums to their name. The challenge now is to keep that momentum as 2024 gets underway. Returning drivers Fernando Alonso and Lance Stroll will no doubt be striving to push even further up the table. Alpine are entering the 2024 season determined to reverse their recent decline and strive to stay competitive in the midfield. With the Gallic driver duo of Esteban Ocon and Pierre Gasly returning for another season, Alpine are well placed to put down a marker this year.
Ninth. Is that just because they didn't want Alpine to be the slowest car? Because they were.
Williams return in 2024 off the back of a progressive 2023 season, with steady improvements delivering a 7th place finish in the Constructors' Championship. With the returning duo of Alex Albon and Logan Sargent in the driving seats, time will soon tell if they can build on that progress.
Oh, I didn't even look at everything else. Long-term objective control, yeah. Starting balance high, high, medium, medium, high, high, low, medium, low, low.
With a 10th place finish in 2023, Haas have some hard work ahead of them if they want to start moving up that table. Kevin Magnussen and Nico Hülkenberg keep their seats for 2024, and the pressure will be on them to push onwards and upwards. Under their new name, RB are looking for a fresh start and to establish themselves as serious contenders in their own right. Fan favourite Daniel Ricciardo keeps his seat, alongside teammate Yuki Tsunoda. They'll both be aiming for bigger and better things this season. With a new name and a new outlook, Sauber is ready to build both their presence on the track and their future potential. With the returning driver team of Valtteri Bottas and Zhou Guanyu, they're ready to write a new chapter in the team's history.
Yeah, I'm going McLaren. Take them to victory. Name. Standards. Okay, so it's either full guidance or no guidance. There was an option, I suppose an option last game where they would just give you guidance on the new features. There's an option like getting guidance on everything, guidance on nothing, and then one in between where you just get told about new things, but it's not now. I'd rather not go through all the tutorials. Alright, bring it on. Anyway, the biggest issue, personal drivers. Oh, it's Will Joseph. He doesn't like where Lando is in the driver standings. First day. Welcome to McLaren. Very excited to have you on board and we're looking forward to taking on the season under your leadership. Car analysis. We are only behind on acceleration. But this is based on averages. So, like, who's blank? Oh, let's just look at the car. I hope at least. Aston Martin, we are better at everything except tyre preservation. Sauber have better accelerate. That's because power units. And the power unit is basically the thing that decides your acceleration. Can't upgrade it too much. Yes, a Ferrari. So we have slightly better. You can have slightly better from the same power unit, but alright. Ferrari. So we're better in the corners. Not by a lot, but you know, they're way better on tyre preservation. Which anything they're better on, they're much better on. No, got things up. Red Bull. Their tyre preservation's pretty awful. And everything else is massively impressive. How does that work then? How? How? Oh, I want the package to be. Preference. Do I want a bunch of money up front? A bunch of money in the race? Or engage? I want race. I'll take an upfront package. Requires nothing. I guess engagement and race. Really, usually get the ones that require nothing. Driver marketability goes down. This one is the most. Oh, it's Oscar Piastri that they want. Or can I choose it? I'll change it even to Lando. I think it's just gonna be stuck with driver 1. Sponsor plan. You're not doing anything at the moment. Sorry. Oh, there's a certain limit I have to reach. Oh. Race day appearance. That's not going to be a good idea. We pick Crufty. Still wouldn't be enough. Oh my guys. I hope that they get better. Oh, that is bad. Alrighty. Safety car chance, 75%. Time loss, 16 seconds of safety car, 22 seconds. Expected 2-stop strategies. Thank you, Randy. I really hope I pronounced that right. Not great with names. Ah! Okay, 7th. So, right. So, Max Verstappen, Sergio Perez, Charles Leclerc, Carlos Sainz. I imagine they will be the top 4 in whichever order. We have the 3rd best car, so let's say Lando 5th, Oscar 6th. I could guarantee a 7th because I only have to let if only one Mercedes finishes ahead of Oscar, then we're sorted. Yeah, I will guarantee Oscar 7th or higher. I kind of prefer this, but at the same time not, because I abused the system in the last game to get so much money. I will guarantee Lando 6th or higher.
Here we go, folks. F1 returns, starting here in Bahrain. The beginning of a brand new Formula One season. Every team, every driver, whether rookies or champions, all start here on zero, ahead of another year's battle for glory.
The teams will be utilizing the data they gathered from the pre-season testing here in Bahrain, hoping that they've got everything they need to make a strong start.
It's shaping up to be a great weekend, so don't go anywhere.
It looked like he was in a race kit.
Track should be green.
that's as good as it's going to get. Car pass knowledge will take some time. Oh, there's Oscar.
There's tension in the air today, so it must be time for qualifying.
The session will be divided into Q1, Q2 and Q3. With the slowest 5 drivers eliminated from each period, their best times will determine the grid for the upcoming race.
Esteban Ocon there, Karun. What's the feeling around him at the moment?
We saw some disappointing lap times from them in practice. It could be that the team were experimenting with the car, but the pressure's now on them to deliver.
Was it Gasly who did that in real life?
Strap yourselves in. This is Formula One.
Is it, mate? Sorry, there's no need for that. Q1. I'm going to do the strat I always do. That my dad taught me. Use different car parts for each. I hate that it goes back to the top. Right, it's 5 million for a new engine, 2.5 for an ERS. Yeah, 2.5 for an ERS, so it's 1 million per gearbox. I don't know what completely they've done to the menu, but they've made it weirder. Like, it's not as fluid now. We can just go down to the next one. I don't know. First world problems, but just wait a little bit. We got on board with Lando because his first qualifying lap of the year. I hope it's not too loud.
Drive straight out, the track will be clear.
Yeah, I used to never realise
Good
it.
to open the lap.
Oh. Oh no, that's straight impeding. That's one thing I've not missed out this game. It's so easy to get impeded with no penalty. That is just infuriating. 3-0. What's Oscar going to get? Much less than that. Now an Alpine right in front of him. So Lando's going to have to go out again. Yeah, Lando's also second in sector 1. Fucking bullshit. Up in the middle sector for Norris. Love to see it. That's going to be probably about George's. Yep, good head George.
And we are boxes lap. Confirm.
Oh my god, he definitely would have been on provisional. I know it's only Q1. But come off it, man. He might be fine. He might be fine. That Alpine, man. I want that Alpine's head. Of course, Ocon. Oscar across the line. And it's second fastest.
Delta negative and close to 0.
So just second off his teammate. Checkered flag. Next take line will be George Russell. Russell over the line, improves time and his position. Stroll's further back. Pierre Gasly currently last. Can he put Logan Sargent in the drop zone? Is Gasly over the line? Does not improve. Next will be Logan Sargent. Has Sargent already done his lap? Yep, because he's peeling into the pits. Alex Albon on a flying lap out of the final corner. Alex Albon does not improve. Zhou Guan Yu is looking to be out in Q1, and he is. Lewis Hamilton now over the line. He's at 2 yellow sectors, but he is through. Green final sector. He's through, but it's not by much, but it's about half a second. Lance Stroll over the line. He is safe. He can afford to back off if he wants to. And he does. He peels into the pits. Out in Q1, Gasly, Zhou, Ocon, Magnussen and Bottas. Perez leads through Q1. Right, don't be the first ones out. I am a bit worried. That should be fine. Piastri's up to that. He'll have slipstream from the Mercedes in front of him, as with Lando Norris. And they've both made it past the pit lane. They can't get impeded from there. This is where I'm worried. I'm going to go on board with Piastri. Okay, they've got out of the way. There's a Haas coming up and that's it. Oscar Piastri over the line, goes 6th fastest. Norris
So Oscar, you're
5th.
currently P6. You are currently P6.
And has he started it or is he finishing it? Lewis Hamilton across the line. It's an in-lap. He stays 9th fastest. Logan Sargent stays 14th. Now on an in-lap, as is everyone else. Next person on a flying lap. Nico Hulkenberg, checkered flag is out. Hulkenberg currently 13th. George Russell's completed this lap. George Russell is 10th. This could be dangerous for Mercedes if Hulkenberg and Albon improve a little too much. I don't think they will though. Hulkenberg over the line. Stays 13th. Alex Albon. This is the last place that matters. Can Alex Albon get through to Q2, Q3 even, and demote George? He can't. He stays 15th. He's been out qualified by Logan Sargent. Fernando Alonso really doesn't have to complete this lap, but they will do anyway. Oh no, Rossi check flag. What? No, if we have a penalty, I didn't change it. I changed it after practice. I swear to God, man, if we have a grid penalty to start off with, I'm just going to restart the whole career. Because that's stupid. I did it before qualifying. If we genuinely, I'm not even kidding. If we have a grid penalty because I changed the engine before qualifying to one we already had, I'm restarting the whole career. I don't care. It doesn't say anywhere that they're going to have a penalty. But if they have a penalty, gee, I'm restarting the career.
And we're box this lap, cool the car. Confirm.
Yeah, I'm going to be livid. I reckon it is. It's not a glitch, it's going to give me a grid penalty. And because I changed every component, they're going to start last. If that's the case, I'm restarting the career. I'm not putting up with it. And over the line. Goes second fastest, Oscar. Stays fourth. Perez is currently on pole. Charles Leclerc, what can he do? Charles Leclerc puts it third. Lance Stroll stays ninth. Carlos Sainz. Yellow first sector, green middle sector, over the line. Carlos Sainz improves his time by 100th, not his position. It is Sergio Perez on pole from Lando Norris. But again, if I get a grid penalty going into this race, then it's bullshit and I'm restarting. That's at. If I go into it and it genuinely says we're starting from the back of the grid, I'm going to be... I might not, I don't know. Because it's only race 1. But we shouldn't have a penalty when I've done that before qualifying. And it's parts we already have. Nah, this is stupid. Alonso and Russell are out. Oh my god. Right, with Russell being out, something I said was, with where I've guaranteed they finish, we can afford for one Mercedes to finish in between Lando and Oscar. One Mercedes is there, the other one's down. I'm guarantee myself 2 sets of softs. Isn't that lovely? Alright, oh god, people coming out of pits. For Oscar's sake, I'm worried.
Track clear.
I didn't look as bad as when the Alpine did it, but Oscar has just been impeded by Charles Leclerc. Lando is currently purple in Sector 1. Sector 2. Green in Sector 2 for Lando. Leclerc's on an outlap. There's a Stroll. They are going to make it to the line. I think they're even going to make it. Verstappen and Sainz are on in-laps. They're done. Oscar Piastri to the line. Piastri does not improve his position. Did get impeded in Sector 1.
Your P6. P6.
Your line Lando Norris purple in the first sector, green in the middle. Lando Norris across the line. Goes fourth fastest. Leclerc. See if he doesn't have a line for P4. Next person to cross the line will be Sergio Perez. He's not far off pole. Yellow in the first sector, green in the middle. Perez now over to DRS and across the line. Sergio Perez does not improve his time or his position. He will start third at best. Alex Albon and Yuki Tsunoda will be the next over the line. Alex Albon currently not improving his time. Yuki Tsunoda improves in the first sector, not in the middle. Albon's 10th. And I reckon Tsunoda will be 9th. And the final corner, Tsunoda has had some slipstream off Alex Albon. Could that help him? Albon over the line. Does not improve his time. Same with Yuki Tsunoda, they do not improve. Also move out of the way for Lewis Hamilton. Hamilton's been setting green sectors. Can he make it out in 9th place? He makes it to 7th. He goes 7th fastest. Next line is Charles Leclerc before Lance Stroll will complete it. Charles Leclerc over the line. And it's pole position by 6 thousandths. Stroll over the line does not improve his position but improves his time. It's Charles Leclerc on pole by 6 thousandths of a second.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Come on.
It's a Ferrari 1.3, a Red Bull 2.4.
Here in Sakir, the floodlights are on, and it's nearly time for 57 laps around the Bahrain International Circuit.
Bahrain has seen some of the most dramatic races in F1, like Sergio Perez's incredible 2020 victory, surging ahead from being last on the opening lap.
Bahrain is known for high tyre degradation, as the asphalt here is so abrasive. The drivers are facing many low to medium speed corners, and any heavy braking will inevitably take its toll on the tyres. Welcome to race day, and before we get down to it, last minute checks are being made.
So it's given me a strat of 2 softs and a medium. I disagree. That was his push on. But this is the same time, but just has more tyre life. Just both pit lap 19, lap 41 was Oscar on. Oscar's on lap 40. If Oscar's lap 40, then do I keep here? Do I pit him first? I'll switch Oscar to lap 41. And at 19 they'll have Lando go. Do that. Do lap 20 and lap 41 for Oscar. And then Lando. Lap 19 and lap 40. With the last game, they made Lando so much better than Oscar. Because Oscar's stats were shit. Which meant I could just afford to pit them on the same lap. Because there was enough of a gap between them always. Right, off the line. Go nuts.
Well then, it's not long until we get started here, and we should be in for a tightly contested race. Zhou Guanyu will know exactly what's expected of him in this race.
20.
While I imagine many are looking at the other end of the grid, I'm keen to see what they can achieve from P19.
I guess you actually completely rebranded
And the
teams,
time has
so
come.
not completely.
Let's go racing. Here we go with the Bahrain Grand Prix.
I didn't think it was.
And it's lights out, and away we go.
I'm going to just put your medium just for next to Lando. Go now, into turn 1. Leclerc leads from Carlos Sainz and Max Verstappen. Verstappen and Sainz look to have had a bit of contact there. It's a Ferrari 1-2. As things start, Lando Norris making up a place on Sergio Perez. Verstappen getting back past Carlos Sainz. Charles Leclerc leads us in the Bahrain Grand Prix. Sergio Perez got back in front
I can't
of
keep up with the guys ahead. Get back in the rhythm.
Just put the first lap in times 2. Oh, and there goes Max Verstappen on the inside. At the last turn, Verstappen will lead the first lap of the Grand Prix after overtaking on the final corner.
Enabled.
DRS will be able to this lap. Charles Leclerc is coming right.
Ahead of you is Lando.
And Charles Leclerc looks to dive down the inside. Charles Leclerc and Max Verstappen. Leclerc gets ahead of Verstappen. But who are the DRS? Charles Leclerc has the DRS. Why are you still talking, mate? I'm going to put that straight back on neutral. I'm going to put you back on a... I'm going to cool the tyres down. Because it is a high deck circuit.
Lando, think about cooling the tyres. Confirm.
Alright, so it's currently all over the back of Sergio Perez. And I don't mind Oscar being out of DRS as long as Stroll and Hamilton aren't in DRS. And with this DRS, Verstappen still leads. Charles Leclerc on the inside. Charles Leclerc takes the place back from Max Verstappen. Look, Max Verstappen looking to take the position back on the inside. He'll have DRS going down the straight. Can he get ahead before they get to DRS? So Charles Leclerc goes off the track. Charles Leclerc appears to be forced wide. Verstappen has DRS going down the straight. Charles Leclerc will lose ground to Verstappen. And Carlos Sainz is coming right up the back of Charles Leclerc. Will Carlos Sainz make the move on his teammate? He will. He'll give it a go. Doesn't quite get ahead, but there's more DRS coming up on this straight. Both of them have DRS on Max Verstappen. Verstappen looks to be just ahead enough. Carlos Sainz just make a move on his teammate Charles Leclerc. Leclerc stays ahead for now. As Pierre Gasly locked up into turn 1.
Okay, so heading into turn 1 here.
Looking to make a move on Zhou
The
Guanyu.
wheels just lock up there. But that's just the risk you take. The later you leave it.
As Carlos Sainz a puncture. Going out onto the penultimate straight. Carlos Sainz had a puncture. His soft compound tyres have burst. He's currently slowing down the two McLarens. The McLarens get past. Oscar Piastri ahead of Lando Norris now. Carlos Sainz pits. It is disaster for Ferrari. As Leclerc is still ahead of Verstappen, but Verstappen will have DRS. Go down the second straight. Verstappen up to the outside. Leclerc's holding him off. Disaster for Ferrari. Sainz pits. Carlos Sainz is now lost. And Ferrari will have to pull something pretty special out of the bag to get him back to where he should be. Oh, Carlos Sainz punctured mediums. He'll have another set of mediums. Battle between Verstappen and Leclerc. Wait, hang on. When did that happen?
But this is what happened.
When did we start getting
Now
on
the
Sergio
focus
Perez?
is on Lando Norris here.
A podium is on the
There's
card.
opening.
Oh, what a dive!
Up into third and contending for a podium place.
A podium is on the cards on debut. On my debut, I mean. Not it is. But Carlos, that's got suck for Ferrari. They've just lost a set of mediums. Will help his tyre wear out. Verstappen now has a comfortable lead. Sergio Perez at the first lap of the race. Oh, yellow flag. That's K-Mag falling. I think. Or was that Albon? Magnussen spun on turn 11. Get Banks in there, chasing the RB. And he spins round. Got Logan Sargent all over the back of him now. Lando Norris has caught up to the back of Charles Leclerc.
Currently P3. In
I
front
don't
of
think
you
we're going to
now
get
is
P2.
Leclerc.
But how did that happen? Was it with the last game? Like the race just kind of progressed slowly,
behind
even
you
when
now is
on
Perez.
time 16. Now if I switch to time 16, I've missed about a month's worth of racing. Gasly bits. I suppose he probably had something wrong. He had a flat spot on his tyre probably because he locked up.
That's P5.
Oh, that was a yellow flag.
Perez. 1.5.
Perez
Right
locked
then,
up.
you can take a look now. Now this is what happened as they took turn 8.
See Perez right behind. And Perez is lucky there to
Struggling
not
with the
hit
car.
Lando Norris.
They took a gamble and it was just too late.
Oscar Piastri now right on the back of Sergio Perez. Piastri now will have... I wish because this was the back straight, but I don't know why actually it's the back straight. Will now have the third DRS straight to go at Sergio Perez on the inside. Oscar Piastri gets ahead of Sergio Perez. But Perez is fighting this back immediately. Perez goes off the track.
Nice job.
Piastri forced Perez off the track. As Lando Norris has overtaken Charles Leclerc. But he's done it just before the penultimate straight where DRS will be decided. So Charles Leclerc will have DRS to come back at Lando Norris with.
And Leclerc will have DRS on you.
Charles Leclerc with DRS looking to move down the inside on turn 1. Leclerc dives on the inside. Charles Leclerc takes second place back from Lando Norris. But who will have DRS going up into the... I wasn't looking at the line.
Keep what
Leclerc
you're
has DRS.
Oscar is the car behind you.
Sergio Perez now on the inside of Oscar Piastri. Perez gets back ahead of Piastri. Piastri will fight it back. And fight it back strong as Piastri gets his foot down the pedal. Piastri retakes 4th.
Lovely stuff.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
Well done,
Lovely
really
stuff.
good. You're currently P4, so ahead of you is Lando.
Another yellow flag. Is that Magnussen in trouble or Magnussen under investigation? Oh my god, that's what it is. Magnussen's in trouble. The yellow flag. Kevin Magnussen on the back of probably Logan Sargent because he was fighting him. No go, they've made contact and they've stopped. Sargent continues.
Watch for debris, turn 4.
Here we are with looking at Logan Sargent on this camera. We cut to it. Look at Sargent, just didn't give him enough room. That could have been a VSC or even a full safety car if they weren't careful. I think it's Magnussen's got damage. I reckon that's what it is. Yep, Logan Sargent has a penalty for his incident with Kevin Magnussen. It hasn't quite come up yet, so I don't know how much it is. Logan Sargent will have a 5-second time penalty for causing a collision with Kevin Magnussen. Perez is also on mediums. Because something I was worried about was giving them DRS when we pit. So they'll have the first straight just of DRS. We pit. Verstappen pits. Max Verstappen has pit. We're going a lap early. Pit to cover Verstappen. There is a chance in here. There is a chance. Norris has been given a call to box.
Lando Pillay.
It's a case of recovering Verstappen, but if Verstappen thinks this is the best idea to do against... Okay, it's 2.4.
Could be close at exit.
Fastest pits for the race so far, I'll take that. And Norris comes out of the pits, 2 seconds behind Verstappen currently. Do that until his tyres are warmed up. Piastri's far enough back, I don't think it truly matters. Sergeant Bottas, Ocon and Zhou have all pit. Lando's up to tyre temperature.
Okay, box now. Copy. Box. Let's have maximum pace this lap.
So Leclerc and Perez both pit. And at the same time the softs on mediums. That's weird. I guess it makes sense, but Russell over the back of Charles Leclerc. Leclerc's on softs, however. So I don't expect I don't expect this fight to go on for too long. Oscar's pitting. Verstappen leads once again. from Lewis Hamilton pits.
is pitting now.
2.579, decent pit stop.
Okay, Oscar, there'll be traffic when you rejoin the track.
There's still more pit stops to come. We're first and third in DHL.
And Oscar, we're currently P7. Car ahead is Perez. He's 1.3 behind.
I mean, Sainz is in the points currently, but he still will last pit again. I'm going to do this. I'm going to pay a lot of attention. So I think Perez is gaining on us. Gaps are only about the same to Perez. All gaps are remaining relatively the same. And now Perez is slightly gaining. Oh!
And Lado, likely debris, 13.
Pierre Gasly pits. Magnussen has damage again.
Now,
Is it?
just looking here, possibly Ocon's part of that.
Oh, Esteban Ocon diving down the inside of Kevin Magnussen. Magnussen did what Sargent did, which is not as bad.
I got hit.
You know what, let's go aggressive for a little bit. Carlos Sainz as fast as left the race. Where the yellow flag was, it was a temporary one. Magnussen spins. Magnussen's had a horrific race.
Yeah, confirmed.
Pit window for Norris. Norris now leads. Charles Leclerc retakes his position. Oh, Oscar Piastri.
Yeah.
So box.
Box this lap.
Box confirmed.
We want to do pit stops on both cars.
Copy, box.
So Perez is there. Okay. Alright. McLaren. Let's see what we got.
Oscar, pit lane.
2.448. Pretty good. Piastri. .7, not that great, but not the end of the world. As Norris comes out ahead
Currently P3.
of Sergio Perez.
Alright,
Now obviously we're lapping
work.
that car, so it's not as... No.
Car behind you is Perez.
Just be careful with this tyre.
We probably could have pushed a bit better. I think I've definitely lost something.
Keep chipping away.
But
You are currently P6.
How can you bring a red livery?
1.5.
Those look pretty good.
Stroll is now the car behind.
Norris, you get some temperature drop in your tyres. Yes. Has that been on the whole time? Also, oh, it is. Also, just to point out, not used to the fact that it does actually loop around this time. No offense, Oscar, but with 10 seconds to Perez and on the same tyre, I think it's going to be a bit too much to ask. A fastest lap, however, might not be. That's not going to help. I've probably got enough to do 2 of these, so... See, battery wise. Fastest lap, Lando Norris. Why is it shaking? Okay, no. Right, let's put you straight back up. I'm actually gonna put you on light. Oh yeah, I think we're confirmed 3rd and 5th, provided nothing goes wrong.
Okay.
Russell lock off turn 1.
It was George Russell involved.
Oh, he's
Everything's all right here. Oh, and the car locks up. And hopefully there's not too much damage to the tyres.
Piastri is gaining on Perez. I don't know if it'll be... No. Just go for it. We've got the fastest lap, so the only person else who can take it from is Lando, which is fine. Oh shit, no, okay.
Okay, push.
Could get a really good result out of this.
Perez ahead.
Piastri to the inside, coming towards turn 11. Sergio Perez will keep the place. Three to go. Top up. I'll be able to push you as much as possible in the last lap.
Recharge on.
Copy.
Yeah, I think this is the definitive race order except for these two.
3 laps to go.
Piastri will have the right. Piastri's been forced off the track. Perez almost himself goes off the track. Now Oscar Piastri on Sergio Perez going down the first straight. Will they even get to turn 1? Piastri is ahead. But Perez will be able to fight back with DRS on the next straight.
Lovely stuff.
It's not over yet, Oscar.
So ahead of you is Lando.
Mate, there's no point to him ahead. There's 3 laps to go and he's 11 seconds down. Lando would need a puncture. And I just really hope that doesn't happen. Okay, Oscar's got the fastest lap. Right now, at least, there's no need to give Lando the fastest lap. Let's focus on I mean, no one's going to take it from us, so I'm fine with that. Piastri to the inside, turn 11. Once again, Perez will keep it. Verstappen is starting the last lap of the race.
This is the last lap.
Cool.
Piastri will have DRS going down this straight, and he already is ahead of Perez. Perez will have some slipstream to come back.
Nice.
But Oscar has the DRS.
Good. And that is P4, Oscar.
Ahead of you is Lando.
Yeah. Don't worry about Lando.
We can use the pace now. Overtake available.
Copy.
I mean, yeah, Sainz to 6 after what happened to him on lap 1. He's still 30 seconds down than the rest of us, but...
Hack is low.
Copy.
That should be fine for now.
Copy.
There I go. To Max Verstappen. He won almost every race last year. Is he going to keep that up this year? Hopefully not. But out of the final corner and across the straight, Max Verstappen wins the Bahrain Grand Prix. Pole sitter Charles Leclerc finishes where he usually does in second place behind Max.
Verstappen over the finish line and today's winner. And Verstappen finishes first.
It's really well driven, Max. Race for today. Nice shot.
Was that a good race? Or was that a good race? You tell me.
As Lando Norris completes the podium.
Good job, that's a checkered flag.
P3.
Wow. Beautiful.
Piastri finishes 4th.
Thank you.
It's a 3-4 for McLaren.
Fernando, when you get to part third, make normal instructions, please.
Okay, that's the checkered flag.
Okay, Oscar, that's the checkered flag. P4.
Well done, everyone. Thank you very much.
Great job today. Okay, when you park up, you need to turn the car fully off. So kill the engine, wait 5 seconds, and then switch it fully off.
Carlos Sainz, great recovery from him. To go from last at the end of lap 7 to being 6th. I mean, 30 seconds off, but that's not the point. George Russell was out in Q2. At the final corner, he will pick up a points finish here. He's finished 9th, 14 seconds down. His teammate Lance Stroll will be the last of the points finishers and the last to take the checkered flag. On the podium on debut, I'll take that. My debut for helping McLaren. I say helping McLaren, I'm the team principal.
That's Oscar Piastri after what was a very exciting Grand Prix.
Yeah, just shy of a podium, but 4th is still a respectable finish.
That's right, it's focusing on Oscar being 4th and not Lando being
Lando
3rd.
Norris certainly loves a podium. Heading up there now to celebrate again.
That marks their first podium of the season too. A proud moment.
And we've
First race of
certainly
the
kicked
season.
things off in style here at the Bahrain Grand Prix. Now, Karun, with that result in mind, what would they be feeling like down at McLaren?
They'll certainly be pleased to have made the podium. A job well done for sure.
No.
And that is about that for this weekend's action here in Bahrain.
In the next round, we head to the shores of the Red Sea as Formula One returns to Jeddah for the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix.
I've been in the Red Sea. Yeah, it's a shame I have to turn off licensed music, but yeah, let's drop down 2 places. Where did Albon 14th? Okay, Magma. Fucking hell. Alright, that is a great result. Podium in the first race helping out McLaren. I keep saying that. I'm the team principal. We're 7 points off Red Bull. This is 2 points ahead of Ferrari. This is quite early. Yeah, I don't think that. Well, Sauber, then Alpine, yeah, Aston Martin outscoring Mercedes. 2 customer teams beating Mercedes. Incoming 12 million. Yeah, pretty good pit stops all round. Very happy with that. Of course, you've got to pay their bonuses. Wait, on the left it says that Piastri getting his race target gives him money, but on the right, Lando doesn't. We completed data from the last weekend. See attachments below. Before you dig into them, here are the main headlines. Our car was well suited to the track, thanks to strong medium speed performance. Looking at the rest of the grid, our car underperforms on tyre preservation. Yeah. So the Arabian we need strong medias. Our car is one of the best in the grid for that, yes. Aerodynamic car inspection reports below the conditions of the car parts over the times. Yep. Both Piastri and Norris performed well. In terms of strategy, we expected to finish 5th. And our best position was 3rd, so we were above target. The best strategy for the race was a 2-stop, which I did, yep. Finally, an update on Ferrari, who are one of our rivals this season. Their car is better at medium speed performance than us, so they're in a better position to excel next race. Please look into the reports below. Thank you, Neil. Alright, cheers, Neil. Bahrain results. Oliver Behrman wins the Bahrain F2 race. It doesn't show the sprint. And Kimi Antonelli in 3rd. That's not very realistic because Prema fucked up their car. But, it is funny though. Because they definitely have to boost their stats so people actually want to use them in the game. Oh, of course these races are on Saturdays, yeah. They will be quite tired. But as long as they're not weary, they're fine. Alright. Strategy prep. We're not expecting rain, it's going to be warm. We've got race targets, yeah. Balance, but medium speed. I'm once again going to go 7th or higher. And 6th or higher. I don't want to guarantee 4th because realistically we would have finished 4th with Lando at the last race if it wasn't for Sainz's puncture, probably. But yeah, I don't want to overdo it. probably should check that mentality up before we release this. It's fine.
We're here in Jeddah, where the tension is boiling as we head into the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. We're on the shores of the Red Sea in the shade of Jeddah's skyscrapers. This might be a dream setting, but as we know, in Formula One, not all dreams come true.
Red Bull have outscored their rivals to be at the top of the constructors' table right now. But as it's only round 2, there's still plenty of time for that to change.
Stay with us then, as the weekend gets underway.
Alright. Charles Leclerc tops FP3.
Qualifying is coming up, and the drivers will be ready and raring to go.
Jeddah's high-speed street circuit is rather prone to yellow and red flags during qualifying, as drivers and walls often meet. Strategists will be looking for the perfect gap, but need to make sure drivers get their lap in.
What the hell?
So as we head into this qualifying session, Karun, how do you think Lando's going to be feeling?
Now this is a driver with confidence, and that's clear from their performance today. But will that confidence pay off? We'll have to wait and see.
Here we go, folks. It's time to get started.
Constantly updating street circuit.
Okay, that's green light.
Sergeant's on the lap. Okay, so he should get out of the way.
P1.
Lando Norris tops this so far. The Perez crosses the line. Goes second fastest. Okay, Max. Charles Leclerc next over the line. Charles Leclerc goes fourth fastest. Max Verstappen goes faster than anyone. All three purple. Nearly half a second clear of second place.
Delta negative at the safety car line.
Drive to the Delta. And we're box this lap.
Early
Pull
lap
the
shift.
car.
Yeah, confirm.
So we should out-qualify both Williams, both RBs and a Haas. I reckon they're going to be who's out. Check the flag. Russell's out again. Noda stays ninth. No one get the bone.
Okay, Oscar, so the track will go green now.
That's P2.
Claire currently on position of pole. Starts his lap. Oscar Piastri not currently improving. Piastri to the line. Improves his position thanks to a great final sector from looks. Fernando Alonso goes fifth fastest. Lando Norris goes third fastest, devotes his teammate to fourth. Snow's on an in lap. Stroll's on the flying lap. Lance Stroll to the line. Stays 8th. Verstappen is half a second off Charles Leclerc's best time. He's gone purple in the first sector, yellow in the middle sector. This is going to be a very close qualifying. Check the flag is out, so no one will improve. The many drivers are done. Verstappen over the line, and it's pole position for Max Verstappen as it stands. Carlos Sainz, the only man on track who could devour him. Carlos Sainz to the line. Sainz goes 6th. Verstappen on pole in Saudi Arabia.
And that's pole position, mate.
Yeah, not too bad.
Verstappen was fastest in every qualifying session. So I think we might lose that position to Carlos Sainz. But the lowest Oscar has to finish is 7th, the lowest Lando has to finish is 6th.
The drivers are getting ready here at the Jeddah Corniche circuit, preparing for 50 flat-out laps under the lights.
Jeddah Street Circuit certainly makes the high speeds of F1 racing a thrilling affair. But even a world champion can be caught out in between the narrow walls, just as Max Verstappen found out in 2021.
The Jeddah Street Circuit has one of the fastest average speeds, as well as the most corners of any track on the calendar. Good high-speed downforce is going to make life in the fast lane a little easier for drivers here this weekend. The time has almost come for our drivers to fight it out wheel to wheel. Race day has arrived.
Alright, I think most people did a one-stop in real life. Need to see what it gives me a one-stop. Soft to medium. The thing is that could work, but tyres wouldn't be very good in the end. Same speed as this one. This one's quick. This is quicker. But it's a case of doing. Yeah, I'll start on softs and go hards. I reckon I think I might have got the wrong strategy already. Not a good thing to be thinking.
Well, it's great to have you with us, folks, as we settle in for the weekend's Grand Prix action. Time for Oscar Piastri to show what he can do.
Yeah, it's a P5 start. The podium's in sight, but there's a lot standing in their way.
So let's see what today has in store, shall we? It's almost time for the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
So, and away we go. Verstappen looks to get a great start, as does Sergio Perez. Charles Leclerc looks to have lost out as we go into turn 1. Verstappen leads from Perez and then Leclerc. Leclerc has dropped back a place. Piastri's overtaken his teammate Lando Norris. But Verstappen leads from Perez, then Charles Leclerc. Ferrari of Carlos Sainz trying to attack and get on all over the back of Lando Norris. Now Perez looking to make a move on his teammate Max Verstappen. We come now to the end of the opening lap. Max Verstappen leads the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix from his teammate Sergio Perez and then Charles Leclerc.
DRS enabled.
Oscar Piastri's looking to move down the inside. Is he close enough? Not quite. He goes slow. With that section, Charles Leclerc gets past Sergio Perez.
Far behind is Lando. 0.4.
Leclerc gets back past Sergio Perez. As Sergio Perez drops down the places.
Okay, Lando, what you're doing is good.
Here's the replay. Along the straights here. Can they squeeze by?
Perez gets caught
Up
by
into
both
third
McLarens.
and contending for a podium place.
DRS. I'm enjoying this.
What the? Are you stupid?
Fucking hell, Lando, calm down.
We see.
Overtaking is very, very difficult.
There's still opportunities here.
So you got the old people here, just trailing behind. Fucking hell, how many? It was like 3 wide. Someone got hit there. This must be gutting for Mercedes though, because George is just gonna be stuck behind these guys. He's definitely faster than them. He needs to be able to get both of them the same. The issue, oh, is he gonna have DRS? No. Tsunoda almost makes a move, but Russell will stay ahead. Mercedes just have to hope that Russell can be able to ditch him. Yeah. Oh shit. Good job, Lando. Yeah, engine temperature's not doing great. A good idea though is on both the in and out lap is to push on ERS and fuel. Oh shit. Perez is a lot closer, we just managed to keep him away. Oh, Tsunoda has a mechanical fault.
But the car's definitely not happy. Surely some kind of fault.
Are they going to pit him? A mechanical fault, so I can't see anything from it. Shit. He pulled it off.
Now we should be able to take a look here.
Of course, I'm going to look away.
Now this is Sergio Perez.
So we would have got Piastri in the corner.
It's there for the taking.
Got Lando on the straight there. Signs of the wild card here. Perez will just get us back on the straight. Perez pit. Oh, we want to stay up for a bit longer. Actually, hang on. That is pushing it. Wait and see what Verstappen and Leclerc do. Yep, Verstappen pits. Yep, I'm going to try and cover Perez by doing this. Oh, the issues I didn't do this. Just helps a little bit. I'll keep Norris on plan A.
Close can fit that.
Tidy stop.
And you'll be racing cars at pit exit.
Wait, Perez on softs again. Red flag. Oh, that sucks for Oscar. Oh, it sucks. Okay, he's going straight into the strategy thing because I don't know if it exists. That just sucks. Mediums won't last, and we don't have another set of hards. This works out alright-ish for Lando. We need to stick Oscar. Coming out, he's got to come out on mediums. And then it's worth pitting, yeah. So what caused the red flag? Right. I could go down to Sergeant.
Red flag, red flag.
Now we can see what happened. Now this is Logan Sargent. The car makes contact, and they'll have to pick themselves up after that.
It comes a bit too long. Yeah, so the mediums will last how long? Oh, well, do I keep them on the hards? There's no wear on the hards, yeah. Keep on the hards. Lando. Put them on hards now. I'm interested to see how many people go mediums to softs.
Here we go once more. The track is ready, and so are the drivers. And it's lights out, and away we go.
Not used to that. Oh, hang on, I need to... Back to the hat. So Sergeant's... yeah, Sergeant's out. Joe's still carrying an issue. Yeah, Oscar's got some places to make up. Lando's gonna lose a place to Max, I reckon.
Use deploy.
Copy.
tyres are reaching the upper end of the temperature window. Tyre temperatures have been good.
Yeah.
There goes Piastri and Alonso. I'm just going to come back at him though. Never expected to stay. Yeah, I think we'll finish 5th at best, but considering we're actually qualified. Oh yeah, Sainz was qualifying.
And no possible debris offline. There's currently yellow flags there at the moment.
There's a yellow flag now.
Oh my god, there's so many of them. There's so many of them. Oh, that's what it was.
I got hit from behind.
There's so many of them all together. George Russell's not escaping that.
There's a car on the wall. There's lots of debris where the incident was.
I reckon this will be a... I reckon we might finish where we are now, 4th and 6th. Because whenever Perez has to pit, he still has to catch up that time again to us. Sainz pits. Onto hards. I mean, it probably will work, but... So it probably definitely will work. Perez pits. Norris is free to do his own race.
Something's not gone right in the pits.
Just gonna have a pit stop issue. Releasing the car.
What is this?
Oh, that caught. Oh no. Oh, they caught Ricardo up in that. Oh no. Verstappen is behind Carlos Sainz. $15 laps to go. Is Leclerc going to stay out? No shot. Piastri. Oh god, I've just seen Piastri's got crap. But not long till they get to Lando now. And they've got to catch 15 seconds to Leclerc. Oh, Verstappen's right in the back of us. There's Lando, don't fly him. Fourth and sixth. I'm going to take that. I'm more interested in this fight.
Yeah, go for it.
Third might just be off the cards. Leclerc's won this. Red Bull and Ferrari will not be happy about the fact that we're just able to slide ourselves in here. Okay, that's third done.
Think about cooling the tyres.
I'm going to cool the engine
Yeah,
as well for Lando.
A little bit more lipo, please.
Confirm.
Charles Leclerc has just started the final lap of the race. He has to absolutely nurse those tyres though. Verstappen is right at the back of him, but it's too late. Leclerc had to deal with Verstappen chasing him down. He lost the position off the first corner. He was second. This time he's going to be first. Charles Leclerc wins the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix and only barely holds on from Max Verstappen.
That's Leclerc! Charles Leclerc is today's winner!
Copy.
Carlos Sainz completes the podium.
Pushing up to cars ahead.
Lando Norris gets fourth place. Oscar Piastri is just overtaken. Sergio Perez, will he be able to hold on to the checkered flag? He will. Oscar Piastri 5th. Sergio Perez 6th.
Cheers, man.
Alright, when you get to a stop, normal instructions.
So that's the checkered flag.
Oscar finished P19.
What?
Well done, buddy. That was a decent race.
The voice lines are clear.
Some things to work on. Thanks, guys.
When you get to the FIA, we need to turn the car fully off.
And P1!
Yes, sir! Yes! Ah! Yes! Come on!
RB's first point of the year goes. First point of the year goes to Sonoda. Ricciardo did get kind of screwed in that pit stop. Albon in 12th. Another lap and Verstappen would have got Leclerc. We're going to slow now, obviously, because the race is over. But one more lap.
And on our screens at the moment, the McLaren driver.
A 5th place finish ensures they're taking away a fair few points from this one.
And the Monegasque driver certainly proved his worth with a terrific drive today.
And that's win number 1 of the season. And it's sure to provide them with a real confidence boost.
I think Verstappen leads the Drivers' Championship by 1 point now.
And finally now the drivers can relax after an eventful weekend at the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Now Karun, with that result in mind, what would they be feeling like down at McLaren?
They did okay
Pretty relaxed.
today, I'd say. I mean, we're talking about such a competitive field. And all things considered, the drivers did alright.
I think it's pretty good to hold on hards for that long.
Okay,
I mean, obviously
then,
Leclerc held
and
on to
a big
mediums,
thank
but
you to everyone for joining
he
us
was
this
nursing them.
weekend
He
here
was
in
slow.
Jeddah.
we would
And
have
for the
lost
next
out
round,
places.
Formula One is heading down under. Exciting times ahead in Australia on the shores of the Albert Park Lake.
Charles Leclerc wins. Max Verstappen 2nd. Carlos Sainz 3rd. We pick up where we left off. So I think, yeah. So we stay in the right position. Piastri is now below Sainz because Sainz has a podium. Perez has dropped as well. And so takes Alonso, Lance, so takes George. Ferrari now lead the constructors. Oh, I didn't even look. Yeah, it is 1 point between them. Ferrari lead the constructors to Red Bull and then us. We only had one pit stop though, so right now it actually gives me the money for Lando's side. I bet it was just a glitch. I did actually get that money. Yeah, pretty good start to the season, I'd say. The objective is 4th, and we're 3rd, with no signs of dropping to 4th. But you never know.